Moscow in Turkey. Amazing, but it's not here in America. So this is going to be a fun show. So I'm going to start very quick. This is Roro After Midnight Ram. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Roro the Tenor. And you can subscribe to Filipino Tenor on YouTube. You can send your 50 cents via Venmo to Roro Tenor. And I'd like to acknowledge the theme song written by me and my friend Marcus Chaval, arranged by Marcus as well. And you can see the live stream via Facebook, YouTube, everything normal. Now we start always with our joke of the day. What is our joke of the day? Our joke of the day is, what's the best New Year's resolution? 1080p. Oh, I hope you guys got it. It's a very techie question. Anyway, and now for Roro's hair of the day. The Roro's hair of the day is this. This is Roro's hair of the day, which was back in December 2015. This is after Great Scott. This is what happened to my hair afterwards. Anyway, what else? By the way, our joke of the day, generously donated by my husband, Steven. You can follow me on Instagram at Steverino Hunter. And as usual, please wear a mask. Wait, no, I forgot to take my... There I am. Oh, my God. Please wear a mask, social distance, wash your hands, and use sanitizer. You know, sanitizer really, dries you out. But it's going to be fun. Anyway, now... I'd like to bring now my guests. Let me see here. I'm the only one working here, okay? So guests, but you know what? To bring them in, I'm gonna show you a little ditty before I bring them in. Here they are. Everyone! Yeah, that is. Are you loving this or what?
I'm gonna get my hat.
Row.
I have so much time.
I just got the 1080p joke.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking it's like, it's like since we're in this age of technology and websites and pictures and pixels, I'm thinking, oh my, why don't you look at that?
Oh my God. I haven't.
And there she is.
Like,
The amazing Flicka.
Roro, I have this need to rehearse with everybody here.
Oh, that's nice. Like, you know what? I'm just glad that you're able to join us. Now, before I start, I'd like to do this. Wait a second. So not all of us are here, but I'd like to acknowledge the presence of... Let me see. Oh, yeah. Wait a second. Sorry, guys. I'm the only one doing this. So I'd like to share a little bit here so that people know what need to come. And here it is. There they are. Join us. Nathan and Kevin aren't available, and Jake as well, and Jack. So and also Terrence.
Yeah.
So rest in peace, Terrence. We wish you were here joining us today. So yeah. Anyway, so that's it for that. And now, oops, there you go. Yes, I remember them well. So I just want to give a little bit background of how I know these people. Okay. So let's start with So Manuel, John, and Anthony, I met in 2015 at Great Scott. And then Michael, formerly met in 2015 at Great Scott, since I've known him since 2005, about him. Eileen, you got my fan. Eileen, I met in Ravinia doing Noche. And Flicka, I also met in Ravinia doing Cozy. She was Despina, by the way. She was singing Despina on that one. Oh, and you love this, Joyce. Joyce, I met you formally in 2009 at Sissy Strauss's Halloween party.
I was a gnome.
And then the last one, Patrick. I've known Patrick since 2005 at the Met Finals. That was the very first time. That was the very
That
first
15
time.
years ago. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes. Yes. Now we go to, I call this, I'm putting Flickus Picks. I call this Flickus Pick. This is just so Flickus Pick. I'm going to ask you something. You tell me what it is. So HDMI, have you heard of HDMI? Is it an electrical cord or something you go to the doctor for a pill?
A TV.
A pill.
No, HDMI is an electrical cord.
Wow. That's interesting.
Another one. Ariana Grande, is that a coffee flavor or a musical artist?
A great musical artist.
Yes, she got it. And the last one. TikTok, is that a famous phone app or a famous song by a pop artist?
My daughter works for TikTok.
Ah,
That's actually a trick question. That's both.
Oh,
Yes. So, now we go to, it's like, oh my God, where am I now? Oh my God, there's so many people who wants to say hi, but I am now coming here. Wait. Sorry guys, I'm the only one. I'm the producer. So we're gonna go with question per question about the show. We're gonna jump into the nitty-gritty. All right, we'll start with Patrick.
Yes.
Do you see that? About Grit.
He's casting like 9 operas right now.
I know. Patrick, I want to know, what was the most difficult section to conduct in the whole opera?
They'll all know exactly where it is. The alphabet.
Oh,
Did we ever get it right?
I wonder. It was so hard. I mean, it wasn't hard to remember, but it was very hard to execute. That's what I recall from Great Scott. Jake's pieces are always really challenging to conduct because he's sort of a mix between opera and musical theater, and the timing just turns on a dime. So that's the challenge of conducting it. But that bloody alphabet number just about, shortened my life.
now a question for Manuel. Manuel, did you always feel confident and safe knowing you'll be suspended in the air? Were you ever nervous?
no, it's okay. In the beginning, a little bit nervous, but yeah, after a couple of times, it was fine. But
Was
it's always, yeah.
Was it cold up there?
Sometimes.
Come on. All right, now we go to the next person in question. Flicka, how is this opera compared to the others you premiered?
Oh, 10,000 times the fun.
I call bias.
It was fun every single day, even when I didn't know my music.
That's awesome. Well, yeah. And then now, wait. I always click on the weirdest thing. So now for Eileen. Eileen, the question. Oh, whoa. What happened? It's very clear of you. Eileen.
I had to dress up
Now-
for opera royalty.
Oh my God, Eileen, this is actually a very specific question. How was the journey behind singing the Starry Spangled Banner? The reason I ask it is you have to sing Starry Spangled Banner as a parody, but at the same time, we know that every time we sing it, we have to sing it in a certain manner. So how was it? Like, did you have any I wonder what,
How about it was really, really crazy difficult. And to quote Great Scott, this shit is hard. And I was sweating buckets trying to get the articulation right. So I didn't know how to be funny. I still don't, clearly.
Oh, okay.
You know, but Jack O'Brien was just, you know, really approached Tatiana as like honestly and sincerely go for her being fabulous, being unapologetic, but just totally devoted to art, and just let her think clearly just about music and artistry, and just slay away basically. And that's how I got through it. But I was scared every time.
And the next question is for who is the next question for? Me. What happened to the thing? Me. Okay. My favorite part of the opera is when there were I didn't sing the high C that was written, but because the role wasn't really written for me, I'm just saying that. Okay, just a little bit. But so my favorite part of the opera was when Patrick said, Patrick's awesome because he does not embarrass you or like make you feel bad. You say, you know, when Patrick says, is there a way maybe you could find a way to sing that passage easier? Which means, oh shoot, now I have to. So what I did was I came up, you know, music theory. I came up with a passage to go to a B flat instead. And the reason why it's my favorite, because it's the one that actually oh my God, Garrett. That was the version Garrett sang in San Diego. So I was like, yes, he stuck with my version. Anyway, so next question is for Anthony. Now, this is an interesting question. Describe us the versatility of your role and the variety of singing styles within the show and embodying a stage manager. Like, because you sang so many different styles, you have to dance and then you have to act like a stage. So how was that?
Oh, I loved it. I mean, we are all so dependent for our whole careers on the stage managers and everyone behind the scenes. And we never get to sort of feature them. So getting to portray them and singing like really funny, crazy stuff and then very poignant stuff, it was amazing. But basically, I was in awe for the whole time to be with these people, whichever side they're on.
That side.
Yeah. Walking into that room every day was like joy. So that was the whole thing for me. I felt sort of like the stage manager also just in general, like that's the level I was at. And then everyone else was like famous stars. So I felt it worked out. It helped me play the role.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, Anthony. Now we go to Michael. Michael, what did you do to make sure the stereotype roles we sang still had heart and genuine sincerity?
Wait, it did?
Yes, of
It had
course. It had heart.
I don't know, man. I just, you know, that's kind of what I try to do with any of these roles is try to make it seem less like opera and more like real people. So, you know, it's all well and good to do the peck bounce for Flicka. You know, that was fantastic. The closest I can get now is a Corona belly bounce. That's about as close as I get.
Now, the next one is for John. John, was there any frustrating moments with the choreography being properly executed by everyone in the cast?
Nobody in this room. Nobody in this room.
So how was it? I mean, how did you keep it together?
I mean, it wasn't that hard. We had a really great group of people, and you know, Joyce was so brave and so easygoing, and I think that the fun part about it was both Joyce and Eileen understood that the dance was part of the story. I mean, it furthered the comedic kind of farcical nature of that part of the show, and because they got that, it made my job much easier. But I do have one little story about Joyce that I remember, and I tell everybody this. Ooh. There was a moment during the volcano part when everybody was supposed to be, you know, praising the gods, and I remember Jack said something like, y'all need to gesture, do something. And Joyce looked at me and was like, and I was like, yeah, that works. That's great. Keep it. And Forrest did this. We all did that together, and we kept it for the rest of the run.
I never got my commission on that.
We got to get it revived, and we'll get you a check.
Now that we talk about Joyce, the final question. Joyce, this opera was written and tailored to the cast. Aside from the singing itself, what made the role really feel like it was written for me?
All of it. I just have to say it's extraordinary seeing all of you guys. My heart is just like I haven't smiled this much in a while. It's just so great to see you guys and like flooding with memories. But I remember talking to Terrence when he was explaining the idea. He and Jake were so excited, and he goes, "It's about this, this American opera singer, and she da 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 da." And the more he talked about it, I was like, "Oh no, Terrence, I'm not okay with this because it sounds too autobiographical. And why this is about you?"
Yeah.
This is, I think, why the piece works so much is that I identified with it a lot, but it is also I think we were in good hands with Jack because things didn't kind of like stereotypes, the characters, but they were so human. And so it felt like every word of Terrence's and every phrase that Jake crafted just felt organic and felt right. But some of it hit very close to home. That's for sure. Yeah.
Yes, and there are all of us. Thank you for answering my question. Okay, now I'm gonna. This is now a general question for everyone. This is a topic. Using our phones on stage. Are there anything like who actually had their phone besides me? Who had their own phone on stage?
I think I did, but I never could get the camera to work because I was too busy trying to sing. But I think Kevin Burdett had it.
Yeah.
I think he had one kind of stuck in his piano, and definitely the chorus members had some.
Michael, you never brought yours? Uh-oh.
Michael.
Anyway. Oh, there you go.
You asked me?
Yeah. Did you bring yours? I brought mine. I took a picture a lot of with Eileen, and we were trying to figure out. She passed away. The name starts with an R.
Ren. Sorry.
Ren.
It's Ren.
The puppy.
Sorry.
Ren. What was the first? The whole name. It's an artist. Renault. It was something. Ren is short for something. But yeah, she passed away.
Oh
no.
Yeah.
So the artist. I didn't know she. Yeah.
So
Ren Sita.
So what about you guys? Do you got any favorite scene? And by favorite, I mean whether it's during the show or off stage or something that happened. Wait, we're going let's do Anthony first. Let's do Anthony.
I just want to say that maybe the highlight of my life was singing that final quartet with these three ladies, the four of us. You remember that? And I just remember looking at Patrick, and he had such a calm. It was just the whole thing was a joy. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, it was amazing.
See how I position you guys below so that you're the quartet? I'm amazing.
There was the great sort of orchestral climax of the piece where Arden Scott is alone, and Joyce. I remember when we first rehearsed it, and you turn your back on the real audience and face the stage audience, and Jack gave you some kind of instruction that totally changed how you approached it, but I never knew what he told you. What did he tell you?
Oh no! I wish he was here because so much of this was about him. He just knew how to give you the one trigger that allowed you to access a deeper level, a deeper layer.
And he did that there.
Yeah, and it was because this is a piece about the theater, and it's a piece about artists. And I mean, there's nobody that knows the theater inside and out better than Jack O'Brien. And so he knows the psyche of the performers as us as performers playing the cast of performers. And so there was always this double layer to what we were doing. And it was, I think all of us would probably say those moments one-on-one with him were always really special, those insights he would give us.
Hey, John.
Sorry, I just have to say, because
Yeah.
my duet with this lady, am I pointing to Flicka? To this
Now you're
lady?
next to each other. There you go.
Not like sitting there and
There you go.
just that I will never forget it. It's
Me
just
neither, Joycey.
everything.
Ever, ever. And with all of you, my God.
Okay, so guys, I have a surprise. So since I didn't have time to get permission from Dallas Opera to play excerpts, I call this guys, this is our audition reel, how we got the part, okay? Anyway, have fun. If you notice, so I had to find all the clips with all high notes. Like, that's why I'm telling Michael, it's like, do you have anything with high notes? Like, it's like, everything was a high note. That's why we got the part. We got the high notes. Okay. And it's funny because it kind of embodied, when I look at it, it's like, oh my God, it kind of embodied our characters in our opera. I'm like, oh, so cute. Especially when I picked that Gershwin one from Anthony, because it's like, oh my God, that is, because everything was high note, but then his was like the most pianissimo one. It's like, it's amazing. So I was like, yep, I'm gonna include that there.
Yeah, you guys are good. You're really good.
Oh, thank you. Now talk
Oh,
about
the
that.
best.
Oh, look at that. What is the most difficult scene for anyone, including John? What was the most, I mean, I know what was the most difficult part of the opera that you, I guess it's just not about, for me, it's just not about singing sometimes. It's about like the psyche, and it's like, oh my God, the words or the staging or trying to remember something.
The diet.
Wow.
The diet. That was the hardest part. I was so hungry all of the time.
Aw.
Yeah. Remember, we went to that steakhouse or like that barbecue place in Dallas. We drove there. Yeah. So, what about you? Anyone else had like difficult? Oh my God, these stars that I'm with didn't have any difficult thing, whatever.
Well, everything
Yeah.
Bro, I've got one.
hard.
Oh, what do you got?
So mine is a technical thing, which I think will be fun. But first of all, this is another Jack O'Brien story. And if any of you have not gotten his book, Jack Be Nimble, you definitely should. It's an amazing read. But the most difficult scene to get right was the sound effect of Nathan Gunn peeing in Joyce's dressing room in Act 2. Because the first time that, Jack is sitting at the tech table and he says, okay, play it. And they play it and it sounds like a herd of elephants. And Jack said
I
so.
remember that. Yes.
That's
We had about 10 different sound cues, 10 different streams of pee until we got the one that Jack was happy with.
I do remember they're playing over and over again to see which one's the best one. And actually, that's the very first time I've actually seen. Maybe I haven't seen a lot of the newer operas that somebody actually peed on stage. Like, even though just visually, I'm like, whoa, never seen that. It's always like they go to a room, but that one they really showed him. I mean, you know,
And he fist pumped while he did it.
Realistic.
It took a lot of rehearsing.
Yeah.
I had a hard time not crying in many different scenes in that
Yeah,
piece.
same here. Same
Yeah,
here.
not crying. Like,
Oh,
hold
wow.
it together, Joyce.
you know what? As Patrick said earlier, that alphabet scene was hard. It's not just the musical, but I guess because of the staging, we have to move so many chairs. And then, who sits there? Who's standing up?
Do you guys remember the original with the pieces of paper?
Yes.
I think,
Do you remember it, Flicka?
I think I was the one that killed that. I think I said, this is
These
impossible.
kids, these guys will never be able to do that.
Oh my god! Oh my god! So now, oh my god! So that's one of the. Now I want to play now. This is so cool. We're in time here. It's called RAM on RAM. Random access memory on Roro after midnight. Okay, now we're gonna go with. First one is in order again. Patrick, suede or leather?
Leather.
Flicka, braids or
That's good.
ponytails?
Ponytails.
There you go. Eileen, margarita or mojito?
Margarita.
Oh, just checking. Anthony, gingham or argyle? Ooh.
Ooh. I guess gingham.
Oh, gingham. And of course, Michael, bourbon or scotch?
Bourbon.
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 John, vest or tie?
Vest.
Ah, vest. Manuel, bolognese or lasagna?
Bolognese.
Yay! And then Joyce, I don't know if it's like Joyce. Okay. Whose hairstyle? Rachel in Friends or Molly in Ghost? Molly. Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, so now we're gonna look at like let's see. I need to get my my photos ready. All right. I need my photos ready, so I got everything. Like, just a second, guys. We're gonna go through some pictures here, and then we're just gonna, you know, I know. Like I said, I'm the only one like.
I'm on some cable access show after midnight. I love this, Roro.
I think one of the things that I wanted to, the reason why I did this is there was a reason why I did this. Because I always stay up late at night, and then I realized, oh, I'm gonna go to bed, and then between 12 and 2, I'm always staying up looking at the phone, Facebook and this and that. So I'm thinking, I need a show. Oh my god, what's going on? It's like, oh no. Second. Talk amongst yourself for like 30 seconds.
Okay.
It's almost as,
Where
this
is
is
it?
almost
Oh, sorry.
this is almost as good as Roro's OnlyFans. Almost as.
I know, right?
I want to know
Mike.
where everyone is right now.
Playing that.
Oh yes, where is everyone right now?
California.
Texas.
Barcelona.
España.
I'm
And
in
then
Columbia,
Berlin.
South Carolina.
Oh,
So
Eileen,
Mike,
where are you?
Michael
I'm in
is in
Berlin.
South Carolina.
For how
And then-
long?
Oh, wait. Berlin. I'm in Berlin.
For how long are you in Berlin? How
I'm
long?
actually going to Lisbon on Saturday.
Oh, well, stop by Spain if you want.
I
mean, we're
wish.
and all, but yeah, whatever.
All right, are you
Doors
guys
are
ready for some? You guys ready for some pics? Some pics. All right, I'm gonna put that one, so that everyone can see it. Share screen. Ooh, look at me sharing screens. I'm sharing the screen with all these wonderful people. There you go.
No more people arrive?
I don't know what's happening. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great
Oh,
picture.
Nicole.
Nicole.
Nicole. The next one is, oh, yes.
Oh, that was the first wig, Flicka. That was the first wig.
Little tiny bit.
I prefer that wig. I really like the original wig, y'all.
Flicka, you look so young.
Yes. This was I was gonna ask Joyce, what aria was this? There's like 5 arias in there, so
The first one.
oh, there he is. Yes. Oh, we
So much
love
choice.
surprising
Very
Flicka.
Everybody frantically looking at the conductor.
Exactly.
You know this, Patrick.
Like one word. Singers, remember one word. Peripheral.
I know that look.
Kevin. Oh my God.
Oh my God! Look, Michael
You don't,
Myers.
Michael, you don't look hungry. You look good.
Yeah, yeah.
Mike, it was worth it.
It's been a lot of years since then.
Look,
Been a lot of pieces.
look toward directly opposite of Michael is someone who's fully clothed. Me.
Hello, Roro.
Oh, and there he is, Manuel.
Oh.
Hello down there.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello down there.
Hello.
I love it.
The first act costume. Oh, bravo! Yes. Viva!
It's 10. Oh, that one. That is an awesome
Wow.
picture.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
There's-
I never saw that.
I never saw.
Mm.
Yep, that's the one. And then, oh, yes, towards the
Oh,
end.
this was so cool.
Del camerino.
Oh my God, Flick! I can't believe you still have the dress. That's
I
awesome.
do.
That's
I was
awesome.
for Eileen once, remember? I remember the
Down.
If you look at this picture, you see like Joyce is really reaching for that wine now. It's like, oh, this opera is done. I'm
How long and loud can these guys sing for? Really?
oh, look at that.
Hi, Joycey.
I heard there's Grace Scott. I heard there's Grace Scott too, and they hooked up in Great Scott too. So just so you know, it's a different
Well,
story.
yeah.
That's also on Roro's OnlyFans.
Exactly. Oh,
He
and
plays all the characters. It's amazing.
Oh my God.
Oh, glorious.
always nice. Oh, there's Kevin on the right. Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Parents. Oh my God.
All right, and then this is for people who are watching. Great Scott is available on iTunes and also on CD. So get your copies, y'all.
Awesome.
So much. Well,
Hey, Roro, can I?
Thank you
can I
for
have-
preparing all of this.
say that
Yeah.
again.
I learned so much. You asked earlier. It takes me a while to respond, but or all of us were the most difficult thing. But I think it was just doing something so new, which I hadn't had an experience to debut or anything like that, and then just learning so much from everyone being so open-hearted and theatrical, and learning to trust each other. And it was really an experience, and a libretto and the music that changed me forever. And I always think about all of those funny lines and lessons in these relationships. So thank you so much, Roa, for pulling us together. And I love you all. I learned so much from you in the show, off the show, watching you. And, I still want to have my eyeball shake when I sing next to Anthony, which I still hope for a chance. But I wish you all all the best. And I hope we get together again soon.
Yeah. So before we have come to the end of our show, and this is what I call words of wisdom. Now, words of wisdom. If you could think of, I know this is on the spot. If you need like a 1 word, 2 word, 3 words, just these days that people would people would love to hear. And oh no, not you, Mike, me first.
That's smart. It's a good choice.
And no, no. So before we leave, just it's like a word of wisdom, and
Vale.
so that just something like stay healthy. Tip your bartender if they start opening again. Anyway, all right. Okay, let us start with John.
Don't stop creating.
Yes, and oh my God, I can't. My mouse. Sorry, my mouse doesn't work well. Sorry. Oh my God.
John, I
And
have
use
you.
the touchpad.
There you go. What about you, Michael?
I would say to extend to yourself the grace that you extend to other people, because right now it's a really hard time. But as a sidebar, I'll say that the song the aria that Joyce sings in this piece to Tommy gave me a lot of peace during this time. And if you guys go back and listen to that, sometimes it's been constantly running through my head. So it's very appropriate for the times we live in.
Anthony? Oh no.
I'm muted. The class, I was saying those are so good, and I completely concur with both. I guess my wisdom is to listen and really hear other people, because I feel like in life, in music, that's what I remember so much from this experience, was listening to these voices, to the sounds coming from the pit, and just seeing all of you brings me right back into that room together. So,
Maestro.
I think the greatest way to honor the great operas of the past that we love is to do operas of our own time and keep investing in creating those new operas.
Eileen.
Go with the flow and allow. I'm learning that allow is a good thing. So enjoying the moment, allowing, and going with the flow has helped me a lot, and I think I'm gonna keep it this year.
Flicka.
Love, love, love. Love you all. That's it. Love.
And lastly, Joyce.
Oh God, my heart is so full. I would say I have two words, and one is to really treasure whatever you have in the moment, because I think we did that we did that kind of rehearsal time together, and now we're all back there in that rehearsal room feeling the support of each other. So treasure those moments. And the other is what Arden Scott was looking for this whole time, is trying to find out if she mattered. And I would say to all of you guys, and those of you guys watching, never doubt that you matter. You matter. Yeah.
Thank you. And now, me. I'd like to, I know, right? Wait, why am I in the bottom here? I'm trying to sorry, Flick, I gotta go above you, okay? Just for this once. So for me, so
That's all.
for my where am I? There it is. For my words of wisdom, it's very simple, especially these days. My words of wisdom is rewind. I mean, be kind and unwind. Hey! Thank you for watching Roro Off to Midnight. Say goodbye, everyone. Usually I end with a high note that I like. So I just want everyone to just, I know it's loud there. I mean, it's late there, but just really just, and when I say 1, 2, 3, just one high note. 1, 2, 3.